What is up, YouTube? Today we're following up on some other sort of creative uses of noise. And I want to show you guys using noise as a modulation source. So let's dive into Serum again and have a look. So last week we made some sort of percussive loops and sort of synthy effect sounds and stuff using noise as a sort of sound source. But another creative way of using noise is as a modulation source, either for frequency modulation or other various sort of techniques. So I'm going to show you guys something really, really cool about, using maybe different types of noise to get different characteristics and stuff like that. So let's check this out. So I'm just going to disable my oscillator and enable the noise so we can hear only that while we play around a bit. So they sound a little bit different. They don't sound all that different, but when you start using them as modulations and stuff like that, then you start to really tell sort of what different characteristics different noises have. I actually want to show you something here when you start to change the pitch of these different types of noise. It almost becomes less noticeable, the sort of change between the different noises. However, when you slow down the pitch, specifically when modulating, that's when you can really hear the differences that the different noises have. So let's turn this volume down. Let's turn oscillator A on. And let's go down here to FM noise oscillator. And what this is going to do is it's going to frequency modulate oscillator A to the shape of the noise. So, if you don't know what, a noise oscillator shape looks like, it's an incredibly complex sort of algorithm. And obviously Serum uses little sort of sample snapshots of those algorithms, so they're not quite random like they would be in the sort of analog environment, as far as I know. But that being said, it's actually a little bit better because you're able to sort of capture these different characteristics very easily using the different kind of noise types or the different samples that Serum has loaded in. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So this is a really cool way of creating those sort of psychedelic squelch sounds, without having to bother with an LFO or something like that. Super quick and easy, random squelchy sounds, literally in a few minutes. So that's really cool. And this is a great technique to use in combination with the sort of technique that I outlined in my Aja video with the LFO tool. But if you don't have LFO tool, you can actually just do it directly in Serum. Let's drag one of these LFOs over onto this level over here, and then we can actually just draw a shape like something like this. Just something simple for now to outline like what I'm talking about. So the really cool thing about Serum is you're not limited to only using the noise as a frequency modulation source. You can use it to modulate other sources in the matrix over here. It's a little sort of secret kind of vibe built in. So essentially what we're doing is we're creating sort of new, unique LFO shapes using different noise samples or noise characteristics. So check this out. So if we go over here to the matrix, we can scroll down and add one of these, it should be called noise osc, like this. And we can get this to modulate a filter. And much like in that Aja video, again, let's just set this to like a bandpass filter and then get it to modulate like downwards while the pitch is modulating upwards, you know, the kind of reverse vibe. Cool, let's listen to what that sounds like. So as you can see, you know, you can create, you know, quite a variation of all sorts of different sounds just using that kind of idea, you know, cycling through different noises, you know, maybe changing the filter, changing the shape here, changing the speed, stuff like that. You can add some effects. Let's add a delay, you know, my usual suspect. And we have a instant kind of random alien squelchy Psytrance lead generator, you know, that just kind of changes as we cycle through the different sort of parameters like I was showing. So let's listen to this. Awesome. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. A big thanks to IDM Mag, proud supporters of the dance music scene and my channel. I'm going to upload a couple of variations of this to my Patreon for my $5 supporters. If you want to know what that's all about, check out the link that's somewhere on the screen right now. As usual, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. See you guys next time.